Right, hello there guys, I hope you're well, hope you can hear me. Just getting things set up here, pretty gloomy day. I'll explain what we're going to do in a second. I'm just going to give the stream a little bit more time to establish itself, and do say hello if you are in the chat room right now. It'd be great to hear from you. Just want to check that everything is sounding okay. Mic is working and all that stuff. While I wait for you, I will just have a little look around the aircraft. What an amazing piece of software engineering this thing really is. Beautiful. Got the Stevo 1 Kenevo livery on. Big fan of his channel, as are probably many of you. Absolutely great stuff. Some beautiful flights in available on his channel, so highly recommend. If you don't know who he is, then check it out. I'm sure you do. Yeah, the detailing on this thing is really, really good. Really nice. And simulates rain as well. I wonder if that works in VR. I haven't tried this in VR. In fact, I've only flown it once. And it was a really quick flight. It was actually the opposite of the flight that we're going to do today. Okay, they're clickable. That's cool. Take these off. There's one over there as well. What else have we got? I think that's about it. Let's open out. Yeah, something happened there. Okay. These are out. Take the pitot covers off. Take the static covers. Okay, we got enough fuel. Okay, that's all good. Hi there, Mark. Thank you very much. That is very kind of you to say. Welcome to the stream. And I really appreciate your support. For some reason, YouTube isn't showing me that there's anyone in the stream at all. I had this issue a couple of days ago. Let me just make sure I've got... yeah. Have live chat selected. Very weird. Anyway, let's jump into this incredible aircraft. And here we are. Detail in this thing is remarkable. Now, this is the, of course, the TBM 900 by X Aviation. Have I got that right? I'm pretty sure I have. Anyhow, this is a really, really, really in-depth GA aircraft, and I'm a bit late to the game with this because of my break from flying and YouTube and stuff. So let's try and shut the door. I know that you've probably already seen loads of people fly this and do streaming with it, but this is literally my first look at it, really. Antonio, hi there from Madrid. Good morning from Boston. Very nice to have you guys here. And welcome to the stream. Welcome to Explain 11. I was just saying we're going to take out the TBM for its second flight. And yeah, I just hope I can remember the startup procedure. I don't have the checklist in front of me. I'm going to print that out tomorrow when I get to work. And yeah, I wonder actually, just to save any embarrassment, it's going to help me if I can restart the tutorial. Yes, look at this. Okay, this is great. This is really what you pay for in a high quality payware add-on like this. Guys, just before I do start, how is the I know we haven't got the engine started yet, but is my voice nice and clear? Is it too loud? Is it just right? If you could let me know. Hey there, Rob. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. May have to start up my TBM in a moment. Oh, I love this thing. I've literally just got it, so I'm super excited about it. So I was just explaining that I have done the tutorial for startup, but we're going to go through
Welcome
it
to the
here.
Hotstart TBM 900. If this is your first time in the airplane, please take a few minutes to watch this tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll go over the basic procedure to start up the airplane. If you'd like to skip the introduction portion of this tutorial and go straight to doing the engine startup yourself, click Skip Intro. Otherwise, just sit back and keep watching.
Hey there, Felix. Thank you.
Although
Thank
you
you.
have no doubt reviewed all appropriate technical documentation and are familiar
Yes,
with
I
all
have.
the knobs and switches in the cockpit,
Yep.
let's quickly review some of the most important ones for starting up the airplane. We will deliberately skip some emergency controls. Those will be covered in other tutorials.
Okay. Where's the on button?
Mounted just above the windshield is the overhead panel. It is divided into sections from left to right. External lights,
Lights,
internal lights,
internal,
electrical systems,
electrical,
engine starting,
starters,
fuel system,
fuel,
autopilot, trim.
autopilot trim.
In front of you is the main instrument panel.
I have done this, but
pilot's primary flight display, PFD1.
very good. Excellent.
The multifunction display, MFD. Co-pilot's primary flight display, PFD2. The autopilot control panel. The electronic standby instrument.
Very important.
The intercom panel.
Quite important.
On the bottom of the main instrument panel is a raised chin with several sub-panels organized from left to right as follows. Ice protection systems.
Yep.
Parking brake control.
Yep.
Landing gear control.
Okay.
MFD keypad.
Okay.
Environmental control system.
Excellent.
Aft of the main instrument panel and located between the pilot and co-pilot is the...
Okay. I'm going to not do this. I'm going to trust my memory. I'm going to go for it. Did I get my extra RAM? I did. It was a bit of a pain because the company claimed that it got lost in the post, which is why it took so long. I mean, maybe it did. These things do happen. So I told them to refund me the cost of the extra stick, and I went out and brought... I wanted some faster RAM anyway, so basically I've got one spare stick of 8GB RAM. I think it's a 2100 or something, or 2200 megahertz. I can't quite remember. So anyway, I went out and brought myself some Trident Z RAM, 3200 megahertz. So yeah, we're rocking the RAM. I've only got 16 gig at the moment. We'll see how we go with that, and then I'll probably end up upgrading that a little bit later on. Okay, right. How do I get rid of this? I don't want to mess with this stuff. Oh, it just goes on its own. Right, I'm going to try to remember. So we're going to do this. That should give us some power, some basic power. Okay, while we're doing that, we're going to oh geez, man, I really can't remember. I know we've got to turn... Okay, you might have to ignore my... That's got to come on. I'm never quite sure when. GPU door. Right, get rid of those. Thank you.
Aural warning, okay.
Okay, test is done. Right, let's power up the battery. Okay, we'll just make sure that's in idle cutoff.
System test, okay.
Okay, that's good. Right, inertial separation is on. Our main navigation systems are coming on. We make sure these are off for now. Off, right. Okay, what we got there? What's happening now? Okay, we're good. Righty, so I can't quite remember if we're doing everything Let's keep that off. Right, I know we have to do checks and stuff. We're going to just skip over it a little bit. The main thing is that make sure that this is in idle cutoff until we get a stabilized start on here. So we're going to go with that now. It starts after 2 seconds. We could do with our engine page up. Oh dear. There we go. Oh, I didn't run the fuel, did I? I didn't even turn this on. Duh. My bad. Okay, I'm waiting for stuff to happen, and it's not happening. So, I think what we'll do, guys, I'm failing here. So, I want to do this properly. So, let's just set everything off. Where's the panel for that? There should be a panel on here. Where is it? Okay, right, I don't want to break stuff, and I do want to do things as properly as I can. So, with that said, we are gonna do the tutorial. Hope you don't mind, but this will be hopefully interesting to
Welcome
some
to
of
the
you as
Hotstart
well.
TBM 900. Although you have no doubt reviewed mounted just above the winch, external
Right,
internal,
we'll skip
the
this because we
engines,
know
fuel
this
system,
already.
autopilot in front of you, pilots, prime, the multi-function, co-pilots, the autopilot, the electric, the intercom. On the bottom of the ice protection, parking brake, landing, MFD, environment, aft of the power lever, the flap select, the manual, the electric, the fuel, and that's it. As you can see, before we go on,
Okay,
please
right.
note that we will not go over every step in the engine starting procedure as listed in the pilot's operating handbook. We'll just try to perform a quick and easy startup, and you're
Yep.
encouraged to review the full procedure once you have a general understanding of the sequence of steps.
Excellent. Good stuff.
Before
Hi,
starting
Bit
up the
Victim.
avionics,
Welcome to the
we need to
stream.
make sure certain controls are in certain
The
positions.
Coronado
This
Saab.
helps
Yeah, that
prevent
looks
some
like a great
systems suddenly
aircraft.
coming into motion as soon as electrical power is applied to the airplane. Reviewing the overhead, we want to make sure that all switches and levers are down, except for the ignition switch.
Right.
This switch is kept in auto at all times, all the way up.
Okay. That's why. It should be there.
On the lower part of the main panel, we check to make sure the
Parking
brake
brake.
is applied.
Yep.
Please note that to apply the parking brake,
Yep, we
it
know.
isn't sufficient just to
Put-
rotate the knob. You need to depress the pedal brakes fully and then rotate the knob to lock the pedals in place. Do
Mhm.
so now.
Okay. Alright, brakes are on and they're locked.
The landing gear control lever is down.
Yep, it's down. Needs to be down because we're on the ground.
On the pedestal, the power lever is in the cutoff position. That
Yes.
is fully back.
Correct.
The flap lever is up, and
Yep.
the flaps on the wings are also up.
Yep. They are. Yep, both sides. Excellent.
The fuel tank selector is selected either left or right.
Yep, we're on the
With
right.
these checks completed, we can now apply electrical power to the aircraft.
Okay.
On the overhead, push the red and black striped lever up. This is called a crash bar. With the crash bar up, the avionics will power up into a minimal power consumption mode. This mode is used for conserving battery power if you are, for example, sitting on the ground waiting for a clearance to be issued. In a few
Okay.
moments, a
Yep,
pair
yep,
of
yep.
red
Oh,
and
these are
yellow
really
push
loud,
buttons above the
so-
PFD will illuminate, accompanied by an aural chime. These are the master caution and master warning attention getter buttons. To cancel the alerts and silence the chime, press on both buttons.
Yep. Try and do this immediately because it's so loud.
Aural
To
warning,
completely
okay.
start up the avionics, on the electrical panel on the overhead, position the source selector switch to the bat position.
Yep.
Let's give the remaining screens a moment to start up.
Okay, sorry guys if you've already been through this many times. This is a new aircraft for me, so I just want to make sure I'm doing everything correctly, because that's the whole point of this aircraft. It's a very, very highly detailed
Next,
aircraft.
we'll review the list of CAS messages.
Okay.
We would expect to
Okay.
see the following. Park brake, because we have applied the parking brake. Fuel press, for a low fuel pressure.
Okay, we shouldn't
Oil
see the...
press, for a low oil pressure. Low voltage, indicating that the battery is discharging. Auto cell, indicating that the fuel tank automatic selector isn't on. Vacuum low, indicating that the engine-driven vacuum pump is not running.
Why have I got a GPU door?
With these checks completed, we are now in a good position to start the engine. I'll first do the
okay.
start for you, explaining what I'm doing along the way. Then
Hey there, Keith.
I'll let you do it. Because
Cloudy
the process
Welsh
is
Bank
rather
holiday.
quick,
Ah,
I'll be pausing the
sorry to hear
simulation along
that.
the way
It's
to
been a
explain
bit
the
rainy
steps.
here as well, actually.
First, we'll prepare the fuel system. The engine likes to receive pressurized fuel during start, so we place the auxiliary boost pump AUX BP switch to the on middle position.
Okay, that's
We
fine.
verify that we get an AUX boost pump on CAS message,
Yep.
then we can hear the pump running. We check that the prop area is clear.
It is.
To initiate the start, we hold the starter switch in the on position for 2 seconds. Afterwards, the starter will latch and keep going, so we can release the starter switch. Next, we look at the CAS messages and verify that starter and ignition are illuminated.
Yep. Certainly is.
Before introducing fuel, we check
Right,
that
this
the
is important.
ITT value is below 150 degrees Celsius and that the NG value is at least 13%.
Okay.
We can now introduce fuel by lifting the power lever and moving it one step forward to the low idle
Oh yeah,
position.
he's got to do it.
We
Okay.
monitor the ITT rise and NG acceleration. The ITT will rise rapidly at first, then slow down and stop before reaching the red mark.
Oh crap. What?
If
What?
the ITT exceeds the red mark, or if the NG acceleration is too sluggish, less than 30% NG by 30 seconds after initiating the start, we move the power lever back to the cutoff position. After introducing
Yeah.
fuel, never abort the start using the starter switch on the overhead, as this can destroy the engine.
Okay, that's bad.
Continue monitoring the NG rise.
Well, we clearly can't. Okay, well,
At 42% NG, a few events will happen. Up until now, the engine was being fed through the primary fuel nozzles. These do not provide enough fuel flow to fully start the engine, so now a secondary set of fuel nozzles will start spraying fuel into the combustion chamber. This will manifest as a second spike in ITT and a sudden rise in fuel flow.
okay. I'm just hoping we got a
Having reached 52% NG,
good start
the
there.
starter now disconnects. We verify that both the starter and ignition CAS messages are extinguished. After the engine is stabilized, we move the power lever forward and to the left to move it into the flight idle position.
Okay, which it already is.
The propeller will now unfeather and accelerate above the yellow RPM band, providing cooling air to the engine compartment.
Yeah, it's done that already.
We now only have a few items left.
Okay.
On the ice protection panel,
Oh.
we position the inertial separator inert SEP switch to up. On the overhead, position the generator switch to main. Position the AUX BP switch to auto. Position the fuel cell switch to auto. Position the AP trims switch to on.
I've had to let him do it because
On the ECS
he's
panel,
supposed to do it.
position the bleed switch to auto. Position the AC switch to auto. And that concludes the engine start. The airplane is now ready for taxi. However, I will
Okay.
reset the aircraft back
Right.
to its original shutdown state so you can practice
No,
performing the engine
don't do
start.
that. Just. Okay, right, good. Okay, I think we are pretty much good to go. Let me just sort my view out here. All right, so right, we're at Flagstaff and we're going to fly to Sedona. Really short trip, but as you can see, the weather is not very good. But yeah, this is going to be fun. So we'll go put our taxi light on. Nav lights on, and we'll just try and give this a go. So I'm looking forward to this. Murky old day here as well, isn't it? Tell you what, actually, I'll just put the parking brake on for a second. I'm just going to increase visibility. Oh, we're already pretty good on there. I'll just lift the clouds up a little bit more. Okay, why is the visibility looking like that? Let me try something here. Let's just go to this. No? I feel like I've got too much. No? Okay. Something's not looking quite right here. It's just looking very bright for some reason. Okay, well, we'll soldier on. Ah, hang on. Dean, enable synthetic vision. Where would I find such a thing? Oh, that's so annoying. In here, somewhere? Probably in here. Configure visual effects. Nope. Are you pulling my leg here? It should be in here, surely. Okay, anyway. Right, we'll soldier on anyway. That does look... No, that looks terrible. Blending we want. On the PFD, really? Inset. Nope. That would be an odd thing to do to enable something for the okay, anyway, we'll see how we go. Let me just switch. Oh, nice car there. Let me just switch off Ultra Weather XP for a second. And we'll see if it's... Yeah. Okay, so it's definitely to do with that. Oh, hang on. That seems to have solved it somehow. Okay, cool. Right. That'll do. That's good enough for me. I'm not sure what a Ferrari is doing on the apron there. That's a very strange scenario, but whatever. Okay. All right, so how's everyone been? Okay, hope you've been well. Last stream was, I think, 4 or 5 days ago, something like that. So, yeah, looking forward to getting into this. Alright, hang on a sec. Let me just read Dean's message here. Under PDF knob, I'm assuming you mean this. Has nothing to do with the lighting, but useful little tool on the artificial. Fourth button from the left. Ident. From the left. One. Ah, there we go. Oh, I see. That is cool. Okay, brilliant. Did I check that on? Yeah. Terrain. Okay, cool. Hang on. What was that other? We haven't got a flight plan in. Okay, that's awesome. It's like VR. Okay, brilliant. Thanks for that, Dean. Much appreciated. Commander Crow, I installed Ortho for XP thanks to you. Oh, it's my pleasure. Well, I'm going to do an upgrade, actually, of that video. Things have changed a little bit. I've just reinstalled the program for myself and got things working. So, so yeah, look out for a new video soon. I haven't started to record it yet, but I will be doing an upgrade. But that video is still current. It still works. But yeah, if you download the latest Ortho, things have changed quite a bit actually, but the principle is still the same. Alright, this thing is really fast on the taxiing there. Okay. Right, so we'll just hit our parking brakes just for now. That's so annoying. I wish it wouldn't do that. Right, let's put our landing lights on, and that'll do. Set flaps to take off. Takeoff flaps are set. Right, let's get a bit forward here. Quite managed to sort out my view. I'm not feeling particularly. That's better. Okay, all good. Righty, let's get the show on the road. Oops. Come out there. Right, nothing on approach. Oh, no way. Look at the PDF. That is so cool. That is very, very cool. Whee. Right. I have to get used to this. Righty. So, again, I don't know the full takeoff procedure, so we're just going to go to take off power and watch for any warnings we might get. So we're going to take off, climb out, gear up, engage the yaw damper. We'll probably engage the autopilot as well. I know it's not very far, but we'll do that. We'll play around with that and see how that works. Good. Alright, here we go. Incredible sounds. Right, and up we go. Very, very sensitive, this aircraft. Gear up. Okay, just watching my NG there. Yeah, the frames are really sorted out now. I'm maintaining 60. I think I've got VSync enabled as well, so we're really pulling some decent frames, which is great. Right, our flaps can come up. Just maintain runway heading for a little bit longer. I want to sort out my trim, my aileron trim here a little bit. Alright, we'll start a right-hand turn. And what I might do actually is just engage heading. Alright, so our autopilot is engaged. We're on heading select. So that means I can talk to you guys a little bit as we do this flight. We'll just idle back 10,000 feet. I'm going to select altitude as well. Okay, that'll do nicely. Right. Okay, so we'll head on round to the west. Righty. Lucky to get 30 frames. Well, I mean, actually, you can still get a smooth experience with low frames, so I wouldn't worry too much about chasing frames. I used to think that frames were really, you know, the secret to a smooth experience, but I really don't think they are. I think you can get a very decent experience with, you know, 30 or so frames is perfectly fine. Yeah, so I wouldn't worry too much about that, if I'm perfectly honest. Absolutely beautiful, looking great. And not a single micro stutter, which is fantastic. Yeah, so we're pretty much locked, more or less. Could probably afford to hit that. Okay, good stuff. Yep, stuttering is the absolute bane of the flight simmer's life, unfortunately. How do I zoom the map out on this thing? Oh, I better... Oh, I did enable it. Any ideas, guys? Where's the zoom out thing? Map. I'm going mad. It's down here, isn't it? Other way. That's better. Alright, that's where we're heading to. We're here. And we're going to see some pretty nice scenery along the way. Beautiful mountain ranges over there. And the weather up ahead looking pretty decent, which is good. And we're taking this a really nice and slow flight. Just keeping it around 150 knots or so. What's the bank angle limiter on this? Does anyone know how I can set that? It seems a little bit unrealistic. Right, let's hop outside and have a look. Now this is going to be a bit loud, but it's going to be worth it, I think. What a beautiful thing she is. Nice particles coming out there, look at that. Awesome. Let's do a cinematic 360. Beautiful. Very, very cool. Alright, let's jump back in. Here we go. Yeah, this plane really is something. I mean, it's $64, which works out just over £50, I think, English. But it's well worth it. I'll show you the menu that we get here, where when we shut down the aircraft. So this is the beginning, I think, of the ortho tile. I think, could be wrong here. Yeah, I think it is. This slightly more sandy area here, I think. Ewan, bank angle limiter is on the autopilot panel left side. Oh yeah, there it is. Awesome, thank you. Let's just check out now what's that set to. Does it have a standard, or we have to set it in the PFD? I'm guessing we have to set it in here somewhere. Okay. I won't worry too much about that at the moment. Just enjoy the flying. Alright, we will descend a little bit though, because I don't really fancy flying into this cloud. Vertical speed. Max diff mode. I'm not entirely sure what that means. I bet Ewan knows. Any ideas? Let's increase this. Okay, doesn't like it because my altitude is set to. Let's go to there. That'll do. Right, that should get us below this cloud. The airfield is somewhere in there, in amongst all that cloud, which will be fun. Oh, what's happening there? Something weird going on. Oh, we're okay now. I do seem to get these little pockets of instability in terms of frame rates. It's like something's going on in the background, which I need to figure out what that is. Spend a bit of time with it. Excellent, right. I don't usually do a lot of autopilot flying, especially in GA, but this is actually really pleasant. Looking around this beautiful cockpit. Haven't really looked in the... should we have a quick look in the back here? Let's go have a little seat in the back. Very cool. I'm guessing these are animated. Yep. Nice touch. Oh, we're in cloud. That's probably not. Okay, let's let's just nip back here. And we've got some precipitation going. Excellent. Alright. Always good to be in control of the aircraft. Don't you find? Right, let's try and get out of this soup. For some reason it won't let me set the vertical speed on my SciTech panel, which is a little bit annoying to do it here. Not quite sure why that is. Hey there, Steve. That's really good to know. I haven't tried this in VR yet, and I can't wait. That's one of the reasons I got it. Because I read somewhere that it is all working very, very well in VR, which is very, very good news. It's very, very sensitive, this thing, especially in yeah, great rain effects. Bit victim lure caused me issues in other games like GTA 5. Okay, what issues did it cause? That's weird that it caused other issues. Okay, right, altitude wise should be good at about 5,000. I'll do. All right. Okay. Excellent. Right, this is the start of the ortho tile for sure. Okay, right, we're going to disengage the autopilot. And we're going to hand fly this thing. And we're going to fly. Yeah, so this is crazy sensitive.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
Yep. We know.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
That is so
Terrain
cool.
Ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
That is very cool.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
Pip, it's with the aircraft.
Terrain
This is
ahead.
not. This is all
Terrain
to do
ahead.
with. All right, thank
Terrain
you.
ahead.
I kind of
Terrain ahead.
want to get rid of that now. We know about the terrain.
Terrain ahead.
Hang on.
Terrain ahead.
Can't read what it says. Press
Terrain
enter.
ahead. Terrain ahead.
I know. Okay, we cleared that now. Good. That was getting a bit annoying. Okay. Right. IFR conditions into Sedona. This should be fun. Alright, let's try and line up. Now Sedona is on this hilltop down here.
Landing gear, landing gear, landing gear, landing gear, landing gear, landing gear.
Alright, I'll put the gear out.
Landing gear, landing gear,
We're
landing gear.
probably a bit
landing
fast,
gear,
but that's
landing
alright.
gear.
Okay. Let's take off flap. Stage 1. Trimming out. Try to maintain a decent descent rate. And we'll start to line up. Yeah, it's really interesting hand flying this. It's very, very sensitive. You have to get used to it.
500.
And I probably need to readjust my
Airspeed.
we're okay. She's panicking. Come on. Don't leave much she doesn't trust us, does she? Alright, now we'll take landing flaps and we'll try and maintain 80 or so. Ooh. Thermal there or something.
Airspeed.
We're good. We're landing. This is perfectly fine. Loving the shake there in the cockpit. That's due to XP Realistic, I believe. Got that max differential diff mode again. Not entirely sure what that is. I'll have to look that up in the manual. And again, I should be doing loads of other stuff, or should have done loads of stuff before actually landing this thing. I have turned the yaw damper off because you'll
Terrain
get.
ahead. Terrain ahead.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. Don't, please, thank you. Right, I'm going to shut up while I try and land this thing. A little bit of wind here. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I'm not massively happy with this. No. Okay, we're going to do a go around, guys. Sorry.
Landing gear, 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 landing gear.
I'm going to try that again.
Landing gear, landing gear, landing gear, landing gear, landing gear.
Thank you. Yeah, that wasn't a very stable approach. It's a bit of a challenge hand flying this thing. It's for me anyway. Need to really maybe alter my settings in for my stick. It's very, very sensitive, especially around the dead zone. Right. Ah, that was quite intense. That's better. Pip, this is the TBM 900. Oh, huge stutter there. What the hell was that about? That was about. Yeah, that happens quite often. Need to look into that, or more often than I would like. But hey, I'm not complaining too much. Okay, thanks for that, Ewan. That's really good to know. And frames have gone again for some reason. That's highly annoying. Anyway, let's see if we recover. Should do. So hang on, let me set this to auto. Hoping that... Ah, there we go. Excellent. And do you know why I've got a GPU door message up? And where do I close it? It's kind of weird. Marlon, welcome to the stream, all the way from Brazil. Great to have you here. I think I remember you from my first bunch of streams that I did about a year or so ago, maybe a bit longer. I'm pretty sure, if my memory serves me. Right, let's try again. See if we can land this thing. Alright, we'll go gear down. Set first stage of flap. And we'll try and do this again.
Airspeed.
Retrim. Okay. Yeah, I have to say the rain effects this is kind of one of the best I've seen. Really nice. And the exciting thing is that that's only going to get better in the future with all aircraft. Maybe even full implementation on all the default aircraft once Vulcan is on the cards. Well, it is on the cards. Once it is implemented, I think that's going to be well and truly game changer. This aircraft is ridiculous. I absolutely love it. I'm dying to try this in VR. I haven't done that yet. Absolutely dying to do it. Rocking and rolling a little bit here from the cloud precipitation. Look at the view out that window. That is just insane. So good. Right, we're a bit high actually. Let's sort that out. Hey there, Mark. Picked up the TBM yesterday. Excellent aircraft. Absolutely, yeah. Very, a lot of study with this. Well, sorry about the descent rate here. Ladies and gentlemen, everything is fine. Please hold on to your tray tables in front of you. Assume the brace position. And we do not accept any responsibility for seeing your lunch again. Right. Let's try this again. I haven't got my pressures set up for this, or the elevation, clearly. Doing it visual, all visual. Alright, nicely trimmed now. Let's just try and maintain that airspeed. Just want to hold off any descent for a while. Yeah, I felt like I was too high on the last approach, even though it was giving me 4 red like it is now. Unless it's 4 white. No, it's definitely red, isn't it? Pretty sure. Yeah. Alright, let's try this again. Well, maybe it is white. Can't actually see properly. Maybe I need to get my eyes checked. Too low now. Oh, crazy. Yeah. Okay, so power settings are totally wrong. And that's what I need to learn. Jeez Louise. Okay, that was a little bit hairy. That was, yeah, ooey. God damn, and some big old stutters right on final. Why? I really wish, if there's one thing that I can't stand, it's stuttering right on final. I really wish they could somehow get that sorted. Okay, oh, right, I think I was too high. And then I overcorrected, and then I got all the power settings completely wrong. Mark, they were definitely white. Okay. Why can't I see that properly? I've never ever had any issues with that before. No, weird. Okay. But yeah, that was interesting. Putting it lightly. Whew. And some crazy stuttering going on now, even though were maintaining a decent frame rate. Now it's gone to absolute pop. Right. What's going on then? It was alright then. How weird. Anyway, let's not worry about that. So that was pretty, a very poor landing, but it's all good. This is how we learn, isn't it? Oh dear, I shouldn't have done that. I got told off. Why can't I? It says put the AC switch to off. My bad. Bleed off. Okay. Righty. Again, I don't know. This is always on auto. This can go off. That's off. That's off. That's off. That can come off. These can come off. Is that it? That should be about it. That can come off. That can come off. Oops, we need to go to cutoff. My bad. Oh no, we are. Okay. That's better. Oh, cup. I didn't want the cup holder. Good. Alright. Well, that was a hell of a lot of fun. Something at the airport might be causing it. Yeah, it just seems to be a lot of airports that seems to do that. Right, anyway, let's take a little break from this aircraft. I want to go... Or shall we? Shall we fly again? Somewhere else? Actually, I could show you Kongen, which is where I live right now. Because I got the ortho tile for that. Did I get the ortho tile? I did. But it's not... for some reason my overlays aren't working there. So probably not. Shall we? No, let's not. I'll wait until I've got that properly sorted out. I'll tell you what, actually, while we're here, I'll just take out this for a little spin. In the same area. Same airport. But we're going to get rid of cloud and all this stuff. We'll come back to the TBM. I definitely want to do a bit more flying in that. Right. Let's get rid of... let's get rid of that. We'll just do some... cirrus clouds somewhere way up there. That'll do. Give us some good visibility. Dry runway, all that good stuff. And we will start in the heli locations, which is sort of somewhere there. That'll do. Alright, start new flight. There's a taxi throttle, mode throttle. You need to assign the buttons for the reverses. One reverse. Okay. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Right. Oh god, that's quite loud. Is that too loud, guys? Let me know in the chat. If that's too loud. Alright, here we are then. So, as some of you know, I'm trying to practice flying helicopters as well as do the fixed wing stuff. So, today's attempt, I'm going to try and do some hovering and make a complete balls up of it, but we'll have a laugh. Anyway, right, here we go. Collective coming up. very stable. Trying small movements. Okay. Yeah. Not really going to plan at all. I don't know what it is about helicopters. Then they never go where I want them to. It's definitely not me. I'm joking, obviously. Alright, let's do a bit of low flight. Now this is a fantastic experience in flight sim, in VR, sorry, really is. Especially flying low like this, it really is incredibly scary actually. The other thing I want to do today is a little bit of glider flying. Yeah, I'm gonna probably this evening download a load more ortho tiles for the Swiss Alps and Alaska, so I can do some heli flying up there as well. So looking forward to doing that. Just in my quest to practice to be able to just have some decent control really over flying a helicopter. Hi there Zaki, welcome to the stream, I hope you're well. Nice to have you here. This is my very funny attempt at flying helicopter. Mind you, it's not going too badly. It's certainly going better than when I first did it, which was in the last stream, I think. I have been practicing a little bit since then. Not a great deal. And I have watched Happy Camper's videos, and I know he reached out and offered to do a session with me. We'll definitely make that happen. Maybe we'll do that as a live stream, actually. That could be a lot of fun. All right. Let's try not to crash into the airport hangars. Oh God, no, I'm serious. Let's try not to do that. All right, this big old helipad here, this car park, is about what I need in terms of space to land. Oh dear, this is not going to end well. Trying so hard to input small. Ooh, okay, right. Well, I didn't manage to land on the concrete, but I did manage to land just about. Let's see. I just want to take off again and just try and. Oh, that scraping sound is real. Just want to try some hovering here. That's not a hover. Let's really hard to get the right power setting for a hover. Is the idea, I mean, surely the idea is not to keep moving it. Does anyone know about these things? Damn stuttering again. See, that's just not what I wanted to do. Oh crap. Ouch, 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 ouch. Right, anyway, enough of this. I think we can all conclude that more practice is required. Let me just have a little go in this little cheeky little helicopter. Maybe this is what I should start with. This is a one person helicopter, very basic. Again, very, very fun in VR. Again, I probably won't have any more success trying to fly this thing. Scrapey, scrapey. Okay, well that is a slightly better hover, I was going to say, but maybe not. Yeah, should stick to fixed wing, I think. It is a lot of fun, and I do want to take this fairly seriously in terms of learning how to do it properly. Flying a helicopter is like standing on one foot. I would say it's like standing on one foot, hopping, rubbing your stomach one way and patting your head. It's one of those. Everything happens so fast and everything requires just such a small amount of input, but from all directions. And having a joystick with a spring in it, I think, well, that's one thing that Happy Camper says, that he has got a joystick where he can take out the spring, so he has no dead zone. And I think that might be the way forward. Oh, come on, come on, come on, soften up, soften up. Oh. Anyway, fun. Really fun. Okay, I kind of do want to fly this TBM again. Let's check out another livery. Red Devil. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Red streak. Steel blue. Ocean wave. Lion. Okay, very cool. I think Red Devil is the way forward. Alright, I'll tell you what, let's fly in Kongen. Maybe did I rejig my scenery pack? I'm not sure. We may well not have any overlays, but we'll check in a second. If not, we'll make sure it's a bright day. I can give you a little tour of this city, which would be fun. If I could fly a helicopter, I'd give you a tour in a helicopter. But as you've just seen my skills there, so I think that answers itself. I'm just going to grab a quick drink, guys. I'll be back in 1 second.
Airspeed.
Sorry about that. Let me just close this. Alright, so it's left us in the same state as before. That's cool. Let's just have a look in here. So, this is the maintenance manager, and it's really quite detailed. Oh dear. Our turbines are badly worn. That's not good. I've only done 2 flights. $350,000. Are you kidding me? Is that... Okay. That's not good. I can't believe that.
TOS system test. Okay.
Well, we better fix it. How much have I got? Is that my... I don't know. Well, let's repair. Let's repair. Can't afford to completely replace them. Jeez Louise. Okay, right. What else is... Okay, all good here. Tyre pressures are good. That's fine. Crash bar needs to be down. Okay. I'll tell you what. We should all... Yeah. Oops. This should all be cold and dark. Is there a cold and dark button? There isn't, I don't think. Let's just have a quick look here. No. Ooh, that looks cool. Alright. Where were we? Maintenance hangar. Electrics. Let's check out this. Okay, we're all good there. That's fine. But look at the level of detail. Every module, every... That's so cool, and you get the picture as well. That is really, really great. Really cool. These things are ridiculously expensive. $26,000. That's insane. Wow. Okay. I think our lights should be good. Yep. Oh, that's so cool. I've never seen that on an aircraft in a simulation. That's so good. The level of detail is really something. Look at that. We don't want to break our flaps. 48 grand a pop. Very cool. Oxygen. We're all good there. And we can accelerate the wear model. That's pretty cool as well. Hi there, John. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us. It's great to have you here. We're just checking out the features of the TBM 900, and the maintenance hangar is so incredibly detailed. The amount of stuff you can check in here. Another 52,000 to get this as... No, we'll leave it as good, because I'd be quite interested to see what happens when things go wrong. Well, I think we all know what happens, but you know what I mean. And you can save different profiles of an aircraft. So if you wanted to have, you know, one version of the aircraft to do a particular flight somewhere, flight series, you can do that. That's very cool. You can also share airframes. That's very cool. That is awesome. That's such a cool feature. All right. Payload stuff. That's all good. Move the chocks. Okay. Super cool. Right. I want to start us... Actually, as you can see... Yeah, there's definitely no buildings here. Let's not fly here, guys. I'll tell you what. We'll go to... I want to push this simulator. I want to go to London City in this ridiculous dense area. Let's go here. Stand 2. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, with Orbeck scenery and the TBM. Just want to see what kind of frames I get. May well have to reduce something. And check it out. Yeah, so John, welcome to the stream. Are you new to the channel, or have you checked out my videos and you just happen to see us streaming, or where are you based? That goes to everybody, guys. Where are you based in the world? Always love knowing where you are. in the main menu you can see the engine temperatures in real time. Yeah, that's great. That's so cool. So this is going to take, you know, a little bit of time to load all the Orbex scenery. By the way, Orbex had a sale. I don't know if it's still on, but I picked up Central and North and Orbex North UK True Earth for 50% off, which is just ridiculous. So I think for about $50 or so US, I got yeah, both areas. So now I pretty much have the whole UK covered, which is amazing. So I'm looking forward to doing some sightseeing up there. In fact, where are we? London City. We could fly up to Birmingham. Should we do that? That would be pretty cool. Let's do that. Oh dear. Right, I don't quite know why the door is always open there. And why can't I close it? There we go. Right, let's just have a quick look at frames. 44, 45. Okay, we're probably safer keeping it on max FPS there. I can show you my settings, and I can probably decrease the anti-aliasing a little bit. It's not going to make much difference visually. Let's try that. Let's see if we get stable frames with that setting there. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on that. Right, now let's see if I can remember the startup procedure. I bet I can't. Actually, I want to disable... haven't got any views set up yet, so we'll disable that for now. Right, so crash bar goes up. That starts... that gives us a bit of voltage for some basic displays. Right. Oh yeah, sorry, you're quite right. I forgot to fully close the door there. Excellent. Oh, are we all closed here? Yeah. Have I got the GPU warning still? Oh, we won't know until I turn that on. Okay, that's all good.
Aural warning, okay.
Piper Warrior Sim Project. You just got the... yeah, oh excellent. Yeah, you made full use of the Orbex sale. It's very... same here. It's such
Pause
a
system test.
absolute
Okay.
steal at that price. So cool. Right. I'm not going to remember the order of things, guys. I'm pretty sure that needs to be off. So you'll have to bear with me here. If I do anything wrong, which I will, let me know. Right. Our battery needs to come on. This needs to be... this should be on auto. Right. Okay. We should be good to start now. So clear prop. And then... crap. Okay, I've done something wrong again. Okay. Alright, well that's a decent start anyway. I got a warning there. I don't quite know what I did wrong. I'm sure I did a bunch of stuff wrong. Yeah, I did get a Hotstart the beginning of the stream, I think, and that was with the tutorial. So yeah, but I think we got away with it then. Right, let's just make sure we've got everything set up now. We're all good there. Okay, we'll put the taxi lights on. Strobes are on. Generator needs to come on. I think we're good there. Didn't put the fuel in, did I? Anyway, too late now. Okay. Right, let me just do a quick scan, make sure everything is sorted. I think it is. All of our readings are all in the green and okay. This isn't good though. Low voltage. Why have we got low voltage? Oh. No, we should be all good there. Generator's on. Hi there, Paul. We are at London City. We're going to do a flight up to Birmingham. If I can try not to break this beautiful machine. It's not advised to keep the air conditioning on when the engine shut down or below. Ah, okay. That's... Okay, good. That's what I wanted to do. I forgot to put this in flight idle. Right. Okay, our RPM is stable above the yellow. Okay, we should be good now then. Main gen. Do I have to flick these on and off again? To get it to... Don't know. Okay. Mark, have I missed anything else? Is there anything else I need to do? Can't quite remember. Really need to study this aircraft. Read the manual properly. I've done the tutorials, but that's about it. Well, I haven't done all the tutorials. I've literally just done the startup one. Oxygen, we won't be needing that. Well, we might actually. Okay, I'm a bit worried about these. Low voltage and main gen. Not... Should I be concerned about that? I think the answer is I should be. Unless I can clear... Oh no, okay, right. Sorry, being stupid. Okay. Right, we're good. We're good to taxi. Taxi light is on. Let's try this. Let's give this a go. Let's release the brake. Yeah, I think the inertial separator was... Yeah, set to on, isn't it? Let me just check. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. We're all good there. Okie dokie. Right, we'll do a little backtrack here because we're quite far down. Yeah, I need to do the taxi tutorial because we're clearly taxiing way too fast, but we won't worry about that right now. Loving this visual enhancement on the PFD there. So cool. Alright, ridiculous taxiing speeds. Let's not worry too much. We should have our landing lights on. Since we're on our nav light. Oh crap. Deary me. Something happened there. Right, let's line up, set our flaps in a minute. So we'll do that now. Okay, right. Oh, there's something looking pretty odd about that in the distance. What's going on there? Hang on a sec. Is that this? Yeah. Okay. Alright, we're going to lose a few frames, but that looks better. Never mind. Right. Our flaps are set to take off. Our lights are on, and we have clearance. Everything else is good to go, according to my general gut feeling. Right. Next stop, Birmingham. Or maybe Manchester. Oh, we'll decide. We'll decide when we get in there. Right, hang on. What the hell? Oh! I forgot something very important. And that is a schoolboy error. When you fly a helicopter, make sure you change back from the collective to throttle. That always helps. Right, now we are good to go this time. Definitely, 100%. And we've got some slightly weird ground things going on here. Right. Increasing. Takeoff power set. Fuel pressure is low. Shall we abort the takeoff? We've committed. We're in the air now. Oh dear. Alright, positive rate, gear up. Why have we got low fuel pressure? No, go away. Right, hang on a sec, let me trim this thing out. Fuel pressure is low. Why is that? This thing is really difficult to fly stable. I'm just going to recalibrate my controls here, guys. 1 second. Let's recalibrate this. Something's not quite right. Oh, definitely not quite right. Hang on. Oops. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay, let's try this again. Accept. Let's see, set to auto. I think I still have it set to on. Okay, let's check that. Fuel, no, it's on auto. Oh wait. That should do it now. Hang on. Oh, that's better control-wise, anyway. Let's get the flaps up. Right. Yeah, not entirely sure.
Sync rate. Pull up.
Sorry, I'm trying to
Full stop.
do too many things here. Let me pause this. Right, let me read what Mark is saying about the reverses. So let's go back to the joystick. While you're at set screen, set a button for reverses. Okay, well I've already done that. I have reverse set to my. This is like a rotating knob here, so we should all be good there. Okay. Right, not quite sure what's happening with.
Landing gear.
Okay, I'm going to do something crazy because it's just, to me, while that looks good, I'm not liking the lack of. Okay, that side is all right. I'm just going to check and see what. I know what's going to happen, but I want to see by how much. I'm going to check. I'm going to put this to high, and this is going to kill my frame rates. I'm going to take VSync off. We'll just see the effect. If it's too bad, then I'll switch it back to medium. We'll just have a look here. So it is good. This will take a bit of time to load. Right. I don't know if John is still here. I've just seen your message that you're in Thailand as well, in Songkhla. Songkhla, that's way down south, isn't it? I've never been there. That is very cool. So what takes you to that part of the world? I've never been. The furthest south I've been is the typical sort of Phuket. I haven't been any further south than that, but that is a place that I do want to visit. A lot of history, a lot of interesting culture. Right, let's see what frames we're getting here, or rather what frames we're not getting. Okay, we're dipped to 31. Let's just see if this is too stuttery. I mean, it does look a lot better, doesn't it? It just looks great. We'll see. We'll see. Let's try. Okay, so far so good. Maybe not.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
We're not
gear.
landing.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Yeah, okay.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Right. Pause. Too stuttery for me. So yeah, even with the 1080 Ti, a 9700K processor overclocked to 5 gig, 16 gig of RAM, I still cannot use the high setting in built-up areas. It's fine in the desert and things like that, but yeah. Living here with my family following early retirement 5 years ago. Fantastic. That's the way to live. I adore Thailand. I really do. Been coming here for best part of 10, 12 years on and off, and yeah, similar sort of story really. I'm sort of well, I'm not retired, but I do a little bit of work at a university here teaching, and then I still remotely run a business that I run in the UK, and yeah, and life is good. Out of the rat race for sure. Hi Joshua, you can buy that. So basically, just Google X-Plane 11, and it will be the first link. You can buy it directly from the website, or you can buy it on Steam if you have Steam. But yeah, it's very easy to do.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Alright, anyway, we're going to head north and check out some of the sites. And yeah, there's the beautiful city of London. A lot of flickering on the towers here, guys. Any idea what that is? Can I reduce that? Is there a fix for that? Not great. Yeah, it's pretty widespread, isn't it? Is that to do with anti-aliasing? Yeah, quite a lot of flickering going on. It's a pain. Alright, so we'll climb up. I don't know, let's take this baby up. Let's go up to about 10,000 feet or something. Just for a laugh. We'll see Orbex from a decent height. Yeah, it's really hot, isn't it, at the moment? It's crazy hot here in Kongen. About 38 or 39 degrees today. Some isolated showers, thunderstorms, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, very hot. Been a hot summer. They say Thailand has got really 3 seasons, and it's basically hot, effing hot, and slightly damp or humid. But yeah, it is very, very hot. But I'm kind of used to it now, and to be honest, I 40 degrees is too much, but I don't know, I can somehow cope with sort of mid to high 30s. Damn, where's our fuel pressure gone again? I really don't know what is causing that. And I've got a real... Okay, the stick is central. Look, is this normal? This yawing to the left. Oh, because, hang on. Oh, the bloody yaw damper isn't on, is it? Oh dear. Sometimes I astound myself with my own stupidity. Oh well. Right, I'm going to set some autopilot here just so I can chat a bit more, so I don't have to completely concentrate. Come on. Why? Okay, SciTech panel for some reason is not working. Whoa, that's a hell of a yaw. Look at that beautiful scenery. Ridiculous. So, so good. Ooh. Airfield down there, not sure what that would be. EGWU. Don't know. Let's have a quick look on the map. It is North Holt. I don't know North Holt. RAF and RAF field. Select tank selector to 1. We've only got left or right, so I'm not sure. Let's try that. Okay, we're good now, I think. Seem to be okay now. Alright, marvellous. Let's increase our torque. Oops, not that much. No. Oh! Yeah. We've got a low of pressure. We're okay now. Okay, I need to sort... Oh, it's coming back. I don't like that. Alright, what altitude we got set? No, I didn't set it. Let's set 10,000 feet. Our landing lights can come off. And we should put oxygen on actually. Before we all get hypoxia. Right. Good. Excellent. Where the hell are we? We're sort of heading north. That's good. Over the beautiful English countryside. Yeah, I dread to think what we've done to the engines. I just hope we make it to Birmingham. We're going to Birmingham or Manchester? Let's have a vote. Type B for Birmingham and M for Manchester in the chat, guys. And this bank ankle thing is really disconcerting. It's partly to do with XP realistic, I think. But I need to learn how to set that bank ankle limit in the PDF. So if anyone knows how to do that, let's just try. Let's have a little look over here. Sprawling fields of North London. Well, I don't know. We're probably not over North London now. Where are we? We're over... what was that beacon? Bovingdon. Okay. Heading towards Daventry. Okay. Alright. 2 votes for Manchester. That works for me. Let's do that. Actually, let's get our little map out here. This is called Avit, which is well worth getting if you haven't already. Excellent for VR. And not too heavy on the frames. It does take some... Can't speak today. It does take away some frames, but not very many. A handful. A sprig. What's the collective name for frames? I don't know. Let's go with a handful. No more than 5 frames, I would say, on average. Beautiful day for flying. Rob, so far I think you might be outvoted. Let's see. Anyone else for Birmingham, or do we want to fly into Manchester? Type M for Manchester, B for Birmingham. Let's hop outside. It is beautiful, but I'm noticing some jagged lines going on here. Let me just switch on anti-aliasing and see if that repairs it. No. See here, it's like the shadows, isn't it? Let me just okay. Let me try another experiment here. Sorry guys, hope you don't mind me doing this. I just want to... I've seen videos of this thing and it just looks so crisp, and I want to make sure that we're... nothing to do with that then. There's not much in the way of clouds, so we should be alright there. Sky. Okay, anyway, don't know, to look into that. Oops. There we go. Back into the very comfortable and familiar surroundings. Oops, I keep doing that. Oh, done it again. Zoom out a little bit. Where are we? Touch and go at Birmingham, okay. Zinash, I'm a good driver. Thank you. Appreciate that comment. Buckingham. It's near where I was, well, nearish. I was born in Northampton, well, a place called Bedford. Which is in Bedfordshire, not Northampton, but it's close to Northampton. Milton Keynes, very close to Milton Keynes. Bedford is... where are we? Hempstead. There, right there. In fact, I was born... anyway, who cares? I was born near there. About 5 miles from Kempston, in a tiny village called Wootton. So, yeah, that's cool. And we're here. John, yeah, I do have anti-aliasing switched on in the control panel, yeah, absolutely. Hang on a sec, I've lost some controls here. Okay, that was... we crashed? No, luckily. So I kicked my USB hub, which is currently on the floor, and it unplugged it. Never a good thing. Oh, okay. Because of the bad start. Okay, let's try that. So, switching the fuel pump to on, and then off again. Okay, let's try that. See if that does it. Thanks for that, Mark. Right, where do we... there we are. Let's keep it centered. So Banbury, zoom out a little bit here. Northampton. Oh, I feel a bit homesick. Right, I think I've lost my SciTech panels. Unfortunately, they've not come back on. No. So we'll have to use this, and I hate using these. It's so not very accurate. God damn, Orbex have done an incredible job, haven't they? That just looks so good. Right, that should be Birmingham pretty much dead ahead over here. Just dim the lights a bit. Oh yeah, look at that. That's insane. Alright, we'll keep it like that. I like that a lot. So good. Cabin lights a bit bright. Let me just dim that. That's better. Wow, that's so cool. Right, so what we're going to do is disable the autopilot. Oh crap. Why? Why is it doing that? Oh, because I know why. I did a ridiculous thing about the trim, and then I'd realised the yaw damper wasn't on. Okay. Alright, that's better. I think that's a bit much. One more click. That should do it. Okay. Alright, crazy speeds. Approaching maximum speed here, so coming off the thing. Alright, we're below 10,000. So oh, bugger off. Alright, put our lights on. Okay, still got a crazy amount of right hand weirdness going on here. Okay, that'll do. Right, I probably need to, I might have deleted my preferences and then, oh, go away, and never redid my control sensitivity settings. That's probably what I need to do. Alright, so we do have quite a bit of airspeed and altitude to get rid of, and we're just coming into the Birmingham airspace. That's not good. So we'll just ignore this warning for a second. So we'll just try and get rid of this airspeed. Right, I don't know what speed, I don't know what the maximum gear speed is. Does anyone know that offhand?
Landing gear.
Shall I put the gear down now? Is it going to break?
Landing gear. Landing gear.
It's doing it because of the pit, the nose angle, but
Landing gear. Landing gear.
it's still at 3,800 feet. Alright, I'm going gear down now.
Landing gear.
Oh, except my SciTech panels don't work anymore. Alright, gear's going down.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
And we're going to do flaps 1. have to do that manually in the future, which is a bit of a pain. Right. One, two, four. Yeah, I think I see it. It's just the white taper line there. Thanks, Mark. Jesus, welcome to the stream. Oh, you know, I don't really keep up on hardware, especially Ryzen. I don't use. I'm a Intel. I guess it's a bit like Boeing or Airbus nowadays, but historically, Intel have always been the best processor for flight simulation. That goes for FSX, it goes for Prepared obviously, and for X-Plane, because of the single thread thingy-majig, whatever. So, but yeah, I don't know. I know Ryzen are fast catching up in the single thread performance arena, so I'm sure it's all good. I just don't pay that much attention to it, if I'm perfectly honest. But maybe someone else in the chat does. Alright, got some bad stuttering here. Okay, seems to have fixed itself. Alright, well, we're looking all stable-ish. Still pretty high at 2,000 feet. Okay. The rate of descent looks really steep. I think it's where I'm sitting. It's actually not. I mean, it's fairly steep, but it's not crazy steep. I think it's my height. Right, now last time I'm going to try not to mess around with the power setting too much like I did last time. I'm going to maintain about 90 knots. I don't know what the approach speeds are. I haven't checked. If anyone knows the numbers off by hand, if you could type them in, that'd be great, and I'll try and shoot for those. But we've definitely got 4 reds now, so just curl up on the nose a bit. See, look at this stuttering. Right on final. Mind you, there's a heck of a lot of lights out there. It probably doesn't help. Right, we're just about approach. We're a little bit low. We'll try and correct that. There we go, on the glide slope now. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to alter my sensitivity on the joystick. Oh, this is ridiculous! Right, pausing. I'll tell you what, I'm going to start up. Just bear with me for a second, guys. I'm going to start... what is it called? What is that thing called? Oh, damn, I've forgotten. Right, we're going to have a look in here. Cam, that's the one. I just want to see what's going on with my system. I seem to always get this stuttering on final. Which is really, really annoying. I think I can log in with Google. Alright, my clock speed is not running at 5. Temperature is a little bit higher than I'd want it, but I'm more concerned with the fact that we're not running at 5 gigahertz. Okay, I need to check that. GPU's fine. RAM, got a bit of space there. Oh, hang on. What? I've only got 6 gig of storage on my main. This has got my operating system on. Okay, that's an issue. That's probably what it is. Okay. That's not good. That certainly doesn't help. Okay, I'll look into that. So I need to check out why we're only running at 4.9. Oh, crap. Alright. Sorry, I just passengers might have banged their heads
500.
there. Right, here we go. Hope you're strapped in. Let's try and get 90 knots. Ah, thanks, Mark. 90 knots it is. Alright. Oh, stuttering like a beast. Oh, your damper needs to be off. Crap. No, this is not good. We're doing a touch and go here, aren't we? We're not doing a full stop, so we can be a bit longer than we normally would. Whee. And come on. Floating down the wrong way. Anytime now would be good. Thank you. Alright. I know I've got to do my flaps. Set to take off. Sorry, I should have done that. This is so hard to do. And that click is not intuitive. Right. Over speeding the engine here. Okay. Fuel imbalance. Oh, that's why I'm pulling to the left. Or the right, actually, probably. Yeah, the right. Okay. Okay, right, onwards to Manchester then. The stuttering might be an Orbex thing. Ah, okay, that figures. Let's put our flaps up. Right. Sorry guys, I'm trying to do a bunch of things here. None of it going particularly well. Right, map. Where's Manchester? We're up here somewhere, aren't we? There's Leeds. Jeez Louise. Alright, hang on. What is the ICAO for Manchester, guys? That's Liverpool. I don't fly up here very often. But that is going to change. Alright, let's get rid of that for a second. Right, Birmingham looking pretty damn beautiful, I do say so myself. Very nice. EGHH, yeah, of course it is. Thank you, Mark. Right, let's just make sure we're going in generally the right area. Where is it? Where are we? Hang on a sec. Why can't I zoom out more? I'm trying to steer the aircraft. And... oh crap, I didn't put the gear up. My bad. Oh, this is going to be expensive. Right. This is not going fully to plan. EGCC. Ah, okay. There we are, right there. Okay, good. Right, got my bearings. We've broken the gear. It's all good. It's all fine. We've got some serious weight and balance issues going on, and I literally can't fly in the direction that I want to fly in. So, oh man, this is crazy. I cannot. Look at this. I cannot go right. I'm gonna have to put some serious rudder in. Oh, I can't fly to Manchester like this. Alright, things are broken. Things are very broken. Losing control of the aircraft. I can't access the... no. What happens if I press... no. Okay. Right. This is bad. The fuel doesn't look too far out of whack at all. Right. Don't quite know what's going on here, guys, but we're going to have to land immediately. Otherwise, risk our lives. Right, where is Birmingham? I've seriously got to find an airfield. Right, spotted one. It's not a million miles away. Can I even get there? Oh dear. Can't actually turn this mother. Right, okay, so is that an airfield off to the dead ahead now? I'm not sure. Okay, I don't think this is whacking some full right rudder here. See if I can turn this aircraft. Okay, it's right below us. That looks a bit small. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I need to zoom out there. Literally can't let go of the stick. man. Hang on a sec. Right. Let me just pause this for a second. This is crazy. The rudder. Where's my rudder? Oh, because I turned the yaw damper off. That's the elevator trim. Where's the rudder trim? Any idea, guys? You're down. Yeah, that is an issue, isn't it? Aileron trim looks okay, but the rudder trim is way out. And I don't know where it is. Let me just unpause it. No. How bizarre. Right, I can't find the rudder trim. Some serious issues here. Pitch trim is crazy high. Where are we? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why the rudder trim is all the way over to the left. It's on the yoke, is it? There she is. Hang on. How do we get rid of this? I'm paused. Oh crap, I can't do this paused, can I? Right. Okay, there we go. We got it. Okay, that's so bizarre. Right, thank you for that. Oh dear, right. Fun. Very fun. Still not quite right. One sec. Okay. My aileron trim is a little bit. Hey there, Black Knight. Thanks for that. Yeah, things are not quite. Okay, that's better. Alright, I think we're sorted. Apart from the fact that we're ridiculously low. But let me just change here joystick. I want to mess around with this a little bit because we've got no stability. So let's increase definitely this and this, and let's try that. Yeah, because I deleted my preferences and oh, that's better. Oh my goodness. Okay, right. That explains why I couldn't hover very well as well. That's my excuse anyway. Right. Okay. Bear with me, guys. Let me try and get myself sorted out here a bit. Right, where on earth are we? Over the Yorkshire Dales or something? Who knows? Let's have a look. Could be anywhere now. Yeah, almost North Wales. Okay. Right. We'll continue on our journey to Manchester. Alright, and I dread to think what the heck is going on with the when we have a look at the aircraft itself and how much money we've just burnt by wrecking it, basically. Oh, okay, thanks. You click. Okay, brilliant. That's cool. Thanks, Mark. I tell you, you only got this yesterday and you've already figured out a whole bunch of stuff. That's great. Impressive. Good. Alright, at least we're stable now. I think I'm going to have a better experience now that I've sorted the controls out. Feels a lot better. Right, hopefully it should be a smooth on ride, he says. Haven't seen the fuel issue either as well, so that's good. Right, where are we? We are literally over the East Thorpe. Do a bit of IFR flying now. Excellent. Stapleton, Telford. Okay. Don't know where we are. Shrewsbury. Whitechurch. Chester. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Alright, we should be good about there. We hold this position. Can't even engage autopilot. Well, I can. I can do it like this. Can I do it this way? Autopilot heading. That one. Not that. Alright, forget that. What the hell's going on there? What the heck? Going full. What the hell? very odd. Very weird. Okay. Is this ortho, guys? This doesn't look like ortho now. Unless we're just in the middle of... That's not default though, is it? It must be ortho. Not ortho. You know what I mean. Orbex. Some definite... I'll say we. It's only me that's been flying it. I've definitely caused some issues somewhere along the line. I think we might have broken the aeroplane a little bit. Autopilot being very weird. The MCAS. Okay, what do I need to do then? Now, I did read that the flight dynamics of the aircraft changes once you get to these sorts of speeds, and I have to say the whole aircraft feels a lot stiffer, which is cool. I'm not... yeah. Not entirely convinced everything is normal. Let's see what you did there. Yeah. Oh dear, what a mess with Boeing. What can you say? Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. Okay. Right, this is the most indirect route to Manchester. And probably we should be there by now. Never mind. Having some fun along the way. Hopefully, I'm certainly learning stuff about this great aircraft, which is what this is all about. Got a bit light again. I just want to, yeah, look at that. Let's do a little bit of night flying. Oh my word, that is beautiful. So good. I guess with Vulcan they will also, that will allow the draw distance, because that is a bit annoying. I don't know if you just saw these lights popped up here that weren't there a second ago. There you go, like that. It really does take away the immersion But I guess that'll get sorted. That must be Chester. We're over Newcastle now, so that must be, maybe that is Manchester. I know, that's probably Chester or Liverpool over there, I'm guessing. No, maybe it is Manchester. Yeah, it is. That is Manchester, dead ahead. Is it? Yeah. It is. Okay. Right, good. So, that came up rather quick. We've got a bit of a way to go. But we'll start getting set up. Have a cup of coffee. Jacket on. It's always bloody cold in Manchester. Normally raining, but actually it's a very fine evening today. In fact, no, I don't think this isn't real world weather, is it? I can't remember. Pretty sure it isn't. Anyhow. Hey Mo, how's it going? Great to hear from you. Congratulations on the I see you're moving house, or you've moved. Not quite sure, but I hope it goes smoothly, or I hope it has gone smoothly. Great to see you. Let me know. Let's chat. Let's catch up a bit on Facebook sometime. And yeah, it'd be great to have a chat with you about stuff. But yeah, good luck. I guess you're going off to work. Have a good day. KJ Computer, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. I'm seeing quite a few new faces. Well, I'm not seeing the faces. I'm seeing your names. But you know what I mean. Is that my landing lights I can see down there? No, it's not. It's a glare on the windshield. That's kind of cool. I just thought that I'd have the most incredibly powerful lights on. Speaking of which, oh, they're on. Good. The city of Manchester over to the right, and Liverpool somewhere over there. Alright, let's get rid of some of this altitude then. Let's come off the throttles a bit. And actually I probably left this a bit late, to be honest. Too busy talking. Let's see what we can do. Massive descent rate. Okay, we'll see how this landing is with the new adjusted controls. It'll be interesting. Oh, it really is good to be back, guys, streaming and flying. It, as you know, I've had good 6 months of not doing it at all, and I've really missed it. So it's great to interact with you guys, and great to see some familiar names and some new people. So welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel. If you are new, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and the bell notification so that it tells you when when we go live. My current schedule is pretty good, so I'm aiming to stream between 2 and 3 times a week, and putting out fairly regular content on the channel. So yeah, pretty exciting stuff. Oh crap, no, did not want to do that. Did not want to put the gear up. So I was actually reaching for my
Landing gear. Landing gear.
glass of water.
Landing gear.
Alright, let's make our right hand turn. Definitely a lot smoother now regarding the controls, which is good. Just trimming out for this. Good. Alright, we'll go for the left runway. Don't know the number. Manchester. This is not my hood.
Landing gear. 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 Landing gear.
Fuel imbalance
Landing gear.
warning.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Yeah, I
Landing
know
gear.
about the landing gear.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Okay, that'll do it. Just about. Oh, we'll go for the go. Let's see what happens then. Good. Right,
500.
Alright, and then just let it
Don't sink.
Airspeed.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Okay. Taxi. No, that's what I was trying to. Anyway, right, let's get off this. It's all a very good learning curve, if you agree. Oh, I've gone quiet, have I? One, two, one, 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 one. Yeah, no, we should be okay. Maybe I wasn't speaking into the microphone. It could be the case. Oh, I've burnt the brakes as well. Damn it, that's going to cost a bunch of money. Alright, well there we go. That was a very eventful flight. From... Where did we start? We started in London City. We did a touch and go at Birmingham, and then we flew onwards to Manchester, which is where we currently are, and that took a lot longer than expected due to the various issues along the way, but quite a lot learnt really, so that's good. Hey there, Matt or Matthew. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you back. Likewise. The frame rates. You mean this? This is a tool called 3J. Was it called 3J? Hang on. Let me just put the parking brake on here. This is called 3J FPS Wizard. It's really for making sure that you can maintain decent frame rates. It's a really good little program for VR really, but it works in normal screen as well. You can see it tweaks things when you hit maximum FPS. You do lose a little bit of visual fidelity, but at times it's not really, you don't really notice anything. Yeah, if I do it again, so I'm losing only about 4 actually. Not even that. Maybe 3 frames for a little bit more visual effects. So, but the idea is you do the wizard, or you can do advanced if you want, if you know how to use it already, read the manual. And then you can set it up for, VR, maintaining decent, 45 frames so that you can don't get too many stutters. Okay, but yeah, that's a cool little program, well worth checking out, free in the org store. Another one as well, which I've just discovered, and again I'm sorry if I'm probably late to the party on this one. Where is it? It's actually a fly with lure script or macro. It's called OVR. And here in VR you can set up super sampling, asynchronous space warp, you can force 45. This really does help with, getting a solid experience in VR. I really have found this to help. So I don't set this crazy high. I probably could go higher than this, but I would rather have a locked 42 or 45 frames. Sorry, 45 frames in VR. So that's kind of that's worth a check if you fly in VR. All right, yeah, I know we've broken the brakes. We've broken the air conditioning. What does that say? We haven't shut down yet. We're barely off the. I haven't even put the flaps up. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this little excursion, this little sort of test flight, really, in the incredible TBM. You're going to see more of this in streams, and I'm going to do some videos. I'll do a full review of it once I get to excuse me, that was a huge yawn. Once I get to grips with it a bit more. But yeah, so far I'm hugely impressed with it, and again, I'm a bit late to the game. This came out quite some time ago, but during the time where I wasn't really flying on X-Plane at all. So yeah, right. I want to park up and power down and see the damage. So we'll just park her over here somewhere. Next to this helicopter, why not? Right, this will do. Let's put the parking brake on. Okay. Now again, I don't really know the power down procedure. It told me off last time, so we'll just where's the... There it is. So we're going to cut off. Let's turn the air conditioning off. Bleed can come off. Pressurization. Come off. Oops, wrong one. Generator off. Battery off. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Ready. And then finally fuel. Whoops. Good. Okay, so yeah, let's have a look in here. What have we done to our engine? Bad stuff. We've broken the alternator. Damn it, that's $3,000. Okay. I guess we repair it then. Right. Can't repair it. I have to replace it. Okay, not good. Landing gear. Should be fine. Left pad is a little bit... Left and right pads are still good, but we need to... It's like the advisory. Need to keep an eye on that. Everything else is good as new. That's good. Okay, that's all looking good. The electrics. That's all looking good. The avionics is fine. The lights should be okay. Airframe should be all fine. We didn't smash her into the runway. Okay, so really it was just the... I say just, it was the alternator which we replaced for 3,000. So why now is it 4,500? It's gone up. Didn't quite get that. Anyway, that's so cool that it shows you where it is, because I'm not particularly knowledgeable in terms of the inside and outs of engines. So this is actually really interesting that it shows the all the different parts and where the parts are. I like that a lot. That's very cool. Okay, maintenance log. Okay, cool. So this is like a running cost, a running sort of description of what we've replaced and what we've done and when. So really, there's no way that we should have had to replace the turbines on a brand new aircraft. I don't know what the hell was going on there, but that's bad. Yeah, we've spent a maximum of $106,000 within a runtime of 25. Well, I think actually when you start a new aircraft, it automatically has 25 hours of run time. I think that's just the engine tests, and maybe it's running as well. So is that right? Actually, am I talking rubbish? No, yeah, 25 hours. So we've done 2 hours, and we've managed to bust up the turbines, and we required a new alternator. So all in all, probably not the best maintenance of the aircraft. Anyway, it can only get better. How do we turn this off? Do we hold this down? I want to leave everything as we intend. Oh no. Pretty sure we hold this down, don't we? Shut down, hold. Okay, it's not shutting down. Anyhow. Alright guys, well I think I'm going to call it a night there. I've really enjoyed this evening. I hope you have too. Thanks Mark. Mark's enjoyed it. It was a fun flight. Of course, you know, you need to bear with me learning this thing. I literally got it just before the stream. So enough to do just a quick tutorial on how to start her up. But yeah, I'm going to print out the manual and get stuck into this, because this is a serious study level GA aircraft, and I can't wait to get my teeth into this. And I can watch Steve-O and you know, watch his videos for tips of real world operations. So yeah, very, very excited to be doing this and doing it. We'll do a full series. I'll do a full review of this as well in a few weeks' time. And I just can't wait to get to grips with this aircraft. I just think it's I think it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And please do more aircraft like this. This is so good. Mark, before you finish with the aircraft, put all the covers back on, or the plane will get more problems the next flight. Are you serious? That is awesome. Okay, we better do that. So we'll put all the covers on, the wicks on, static pitot on. That's very cool. I really, 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 really am looking forward to getting into this aircraft and studying it. But thank you guys, really appreciate you being here, and really, really enjoyable stream. Thank you for your company, and like I said, once more, if you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel, please do. And if you ever want to write to me, my email address is lunasworldofun@gmail.com. So if you've got any suggestions, any tips, anything at all really, you can always drop me an email there. And yeah, until the next time, really appreciate it. See you all very soon.